વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો, લક્ષ સ્કૂલ ઓફ સાયન્સ બામણમાં ઓનમાં ફરી એકવાર આપણું સ્વાગત છે. આજે આપણે થોડીક સ્કૂલની યાદ કરીશું. ઘણા દિવસ થઈ ગયા સ્કૂલ જોઈને. આપણો ઓનલાઈન અભ્યાસ ચાલી રહ્યો છે. થોડીક સ્કૂલની માટીની સુગંધને અહીં આપણે જોઈશું તો મજા આવી જાય. તો ચાલો સ્કૂલની ઝલક જોઈએ. આપણું સ્કૂલનું આ સિમ્બોલ, આપણી આ સ્કૂલનું બાહ્ય દેખાવ કેટલો સુંદર છે. જો ભારત માતા સાથે આ આપણું એન્ટરન્સ. અહીંથી તમે અંદર સ્કૂલમાં વારંવાર જાઓ છો અને યાદ આવતી હશે બધી. કેટલું સુંદર અહીં લાગી રહ્યું છે. આ આપણે હોલમાં બેસીને પ્રાર્થના કરીએ છીએ, ભેગા થયા છે, મિટિંગો યાદ આવે છે કશું? હાલના શબ્દો નિલેશભાઈ ને આપણા વાતો બધી તો બધું મિસ કરી રહ્યા છે. તો થોડુંક આજે આપણે એને દિલથી યાદ કરી લઈએ એવી ઈચ્છા થઈ. જાત જાતની એક્ટિવિટીઓ આપણે કરીએ છીએ. આ બધું ખૂબ જ યાદ આવતું હશે. પ્રવાસો હવે તો આ વર્ષે ભૂલી જવાનું છે. આ બધું રમતો સ્કૂલને આ રીતે આપણે યાદ કરીએ અને પછી ભણીએ તો મજા આવશે. Welcome back, dear students, to the Lux School of Science. And today we are going to talk about chemistry, lesson number 9, coordination compound. In coordination compound, in previous lessons, we discussed about how the coordination bond is developed, which are the precautions you have to take for the developing of coordination bond, which are postulates for the coordinations compound the Werner has made, and like this we have lots of things to talk in the coordination compound. But before to go inside the lesson, I would like to explain you some terminology of the lesson. Dear students, without terminology you are not able to apply lots of things for the lesson, and that's why terminologies are important, and we are going to talk about the terminology today. Terminology involved in the lessons are very important, and because we are going to talk about coordination compound, here lots of things we have to think out. On that day we were talking about ligand, metal ion, complex ion, like that. Lots of things we have to understand and their speciality. Without that the lesson is incomplete, and that's why we are going to start with the first thing to understand is coordination entity. So first we are going to discuss about coordination entity. So what is coordination entity? Coordinations means where coordination bond is occurring, that we can understand. Entity, so entity means species, the area, the area in which only the coordination is occur. That amount is known as coordination entity. So coordination entity is nothing but constitutes a central metal atom of or a ion bonded to a fixed number of ions or molecules. For example, let we have one Fe Cl2 ammonia C4 outside Cl. Okay, so Fe NH3 and outside is Cl. This is our, suppose, one complex number. So this box, this entire box where coordination is occurred, this box is known as coordination identity. So here in coordinations identity we have Fe as a metal ion, chlorine as a negative ion, and ammonia as a neutral ion. This entire thing is known as coordination entity. Okay, so lots of example can be given for the coordination entity, the Fe is surrounding everyone. Fe is surrounding everyone with the chlorine and ammonia. Or in other term, Fe is surrounded by chlorine and ammonia. So this is our topic about the, so in complex ion, whatever the box region is there, that region is actually known as coordination entity. I hope that you understand coordination entity. So now second topic to learn out or to think out is also very interesting, and that is nothing but the metal ion or central ion. Central atom or ion. Okay. So central atom or ion is what? Here we are knowing that this chlorine and ammonia are having extra electron pair, and their extra electron pair is donated to the centered metal ion, and that centered metal, as I have spoke, centered metal ion. Okay, so initially it is very simple that these are going to donate their electron to Fe. So here Fe is behaving as a central ion. See here, one Cl has donated, another Cl has donated, one ammonia has donated, other ammonia has donated, other ammonia has donated, other ammonia has donated, because 4 ammonia are there. So 4 ammonia and 2 chlorine, they have donate the electron, and like this the central atom, here who is saying central? In figure you can see the Fe is central, and that's why the central atom is nothing but in this above example Fe. Okay, so generally the metal ion is behaving as a central atom. So in a coordination entity, the atom or ion to which a fixed number of ions group are bound in definite geometrical arrangement. Here I have shown you that definite geometrical arrangement માં એ લોકો join થયા છે, and it is called a central atom or ion. For example, in above entities we have Fe as a central atom. Okay, so dear students, this is very simple કે જે central atom છે એ surrounded by the positive or negative or neutral ion which are going to donate the electron to it. So first thing is coordination entity. That box is known as coordination entity. In coordination entity we have central atom. તો આ coordination entity માંથી આપણને central atom ખબર પડી ગઈ છે. So now we have to talk about the another thing, and what is that? And that will be the very 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 important, and the heading is ligands. When I started this lesson, since the first day I am talking about the ligands, and now today we are going to talk about ligands a lots of things, because ligands are the heart of the complex ion or complex compound or coordination compound, and that's why we have to discuss ligands in some proper manner. Dear students, here ammonia is donating electron to the Fe. That's why ligands are known as so that's why these are known as ligands. Here chlorine is also donating the electron to the Fe, and that's why chlorines are known as ligand. So ligands are nothing but the positive or negative ions. Ligands are nothing but the positive or negative ions which donates their electrons to the central ion to make the compounds, to make the coordinate compound. Such elements are known as the ligands. Or the definition is made like this: negative or neutral molecules, negative ions or neutral molecules which have some electron pairs to donate out, and by donating electron which makes coordination compound, these entities are known as ligands. So I hope that you understand ligands. Actually, you can see that ligands are donating electron, and that's why ligands are behaving as a Lewis base. Ligands are behaving as a Lewis base because they are donating the electron, while central atom is accepting. That's why central atom is known as Lewis acid. So here you have to remember who are known as Lewis acid and who are known as Lewis base. The central atom which is accepting the electron pair, that's why it is known as Lewis acid, while the negative or positive ion which are going to donate the electron, and they are known as Lewis base. Okay, so here is the topic of ligands. Dear, ligands definitions in book, it is written like in this matter: the ions or molecules bounded to the central atom or ion in the coordination entity are called ligands. These may be simple ions such as chlorine, and these may be small molecules such as water or ammonia. Also larger molecule like ethane 1,2-diamine, propane 1,2,3-triamine, or the macromolecules such as proteins. So ligands may be lots of things. Ligands may be lots of things. It may be negative ion, it may be positive ion. I also taught that positive ion પણ હોઈ શકે છે, but in book it is given either negative ion or neutral molecules, small molecules like water, like ammonia, they are small molecules, or like the big molecules or moderate molecules like ethane 1,2-diamine, propane 1,2,3-triamine, these are the moderate, or the long molecules like protein, these all be the ligands. And the work of ligands is to make the complex compound. So here is the ligand, but ligand has the wide world, and that we have to understand in the types of ligands. So I will remove this everything, and now we are going to talk about the types of ligand. The heading is type of ligand. Dear students, first type of the ligand is according to the number of electron pair which can be donated out. It has some several types. So first is unidentate. First is unidentate. Uni word. Uni means single. So which contain only one electron pair to donate out. Single donor is there. Unidentate we also used to speak as a single donor. એક જ ડોનર કરનારો હોય તો તેને આપણે શું કહીએ છીએ? યુનિડેન્ટેન કહીએ છીએ. મીન્સ એક જ ડોનર કરનારો મીન્સ, so if we talk about ammonia, only one donor is nitrogen. If we talk about OH minus, though OH minus has two electron pair on oxygen, but donor is only one, and one donor at a time only donate one electron pair. So here OH minus, these all are having the only one electron pair to donate it out, and that's why these are known as unidentate ligand. Unidentate means at a time they can donate only one electron pair. So here we have to understand in type of the ligand. In type of the ligand, The single donor ligand, these are known as unidentate ligand, and example neutral molecules, ammonia, negative ion, OH minus. So now we are going to talk about second one, and that is the bidentine ligand. So didentine ligand or bidentine ligand, both you can say. So didentine. So here single donors are there. So here two donors are there. So two donors are there, and as it has having two donors, it is known as didentine. So let's study the example of didentine ligand. And in example of didentine ligand, I would like to show you first En. Actually, En is the short form of ethane 1,2-diamine. So ethane 1,2-diamine is the didentine ligand, and how it is behaving didentine ligand, that I am going to explain you. It is didentine ligand because its structure is CH2. So ethane થઈ ગયું અને 1,2-diamine બતાવવાનું છે. So how, in what manner I will show you 1,2-diamine? Then here NH2 and here NH2. So two NH2s are attached with ethane, and that's why it is known as ethane 1,2-diamine. And as 1,2-diamine speaking, I am here two nitrogen pair. Two nitrogen has the electron to donate out, and that's why it is known as didentine. તો અહીંયા એક જ નાઇટ્રોજન હતો ને અહીંયા આપણા પાસે બે નાઇટ્રોજન મળી ગયા to donate out, and that's why it is didentine ligand. Didentine ligand આપણે નેગેટિવ આયન નું એક્ઝામ્પલ લઈશું. તો નેગેટિવ આયન is sulfate ion, SO4-2. So SO4-2 is nothing but the didentine ligand, and here we can see that sulfur બે ઓક્સિજન અહીંયા, okay, બે ઓક્સિજન અહીંયા, એક ઓક્સિજન આટલે, એક ઓક્સિજન આટલે. Here oxygen is minus, and that's why it is known as SO4-2. And these two oxygen can donate the electron pair. So here two centers are there to donate the electron, and that's why this is also known as didentine ligand. It is also known as didentine ligand. So hope that you understand what is the difference between unidentine ligand and didentine ligand. Here I have taken neutral and negative. Here another one I will write for your knowledge. One PN is also there. So PN is also known as didentine ligand. Actually its proper name is propane 1,2-diamine or propane 1,3-diamine. Its name is propane 1,3-diamine. Now its structure you can imagine. આવું સ્ટ્રક્ચર છે, 3 કાર્બન હશે પણ આવું. So PN EN એટલે આવા જ્યારે શોર્ટ ફોર્મ લખેલા આવશે તો ગભરાવાની જરૂર નથી. We have another example of this is also oxalato ion. So oxalato ion OX minus લખેલું હશે. So OX minus થી તમારે ગભરાવાની જરૂર નથી. Okay, it is written, its formula is C2O4-2. એની ફોર્મ્યુલા શું છે? C2O4-2. And actually it is arranged in this pattern: carbon, 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 double bond oxygen, double bond oxygen. Here also oxygen, here also oxygen. But this oxygen has extra electron pair which can be donated out. So here also there are two centers for the donation, and that's why as it is containing two donors, it is didentine ligand. So as a didentine ligand we have ethane 1,2-diamine, sulfate, oxalate and sulfates are negative ion. Ethane 1,2-diamine is neutral. Propane 1,3-diamine is also neutral. So now we are entering in the new world of this, and this is polydentene ligand. So જેની અંદર બે કરતા વધારે સેન્ટર હોય, જેની અંદર બે કરતા વધારે સેન્ટર હોય, these ligands are known as polydentene ligand. ઓકે, જે ligands ની અંદર ડોનેટ થાય એવા સેન્ટર્સ કેટલા કરતા વધારે હોય, બે કરતા વધારે હોય, then these ligands can be understood as a polydentene ligand. So let's study polydentene ligand. So famous example of polydentene ligand is CH2, 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 NH2, here also NH2, here also NH2. So what should be the name of this? Think out. And why it is tridentine? Yes, correct. Its name is propane 1,2,3 triamine. એનું નામ શું છે? Propane 1,2,3 triamine. And you can see here 1 center, 2 center and 3 nitrogens are there. And these 3 nitrogen can donate the electron. So it has 3 electron donating group, and that's why it is tridentine. So in tridentine ligand or the polydentine ligand, tridentine means it has more than 2 places to donate electron, and that's why this is the tridentine, and its name is propane 1,2,3 triamine. And in shortcut it is written as PTN. શોર્ટકટ માં એને શું લખેલું હશે? PTN લખેલું હોય તો ગભરાવાનું નહીં. PTN નો મતલબ થશે propane 1,2,3 triamine. So this is tridentine ligand. In negative ion I will take the example of phosphate, PO4 minus 3. Its structure is like this: P double bond O, here O, here O, here O. This is minus, and this is minus, and like this PO4 minus total 3 is there. સલ્ફર માં આ બે માઈનસ હોવાના કારણે ટોટલ -2 થાય. OH માં ખાલી એક જ માઈનસ છે, આ લોઅર, that's why it become minus. So here everywhere you will find the 3 positions of oxygen which can donate the electron, 1, 2, 3, and as this electron pair is donated out, PO4 minus 3 is tridentine ligand. So I hope that you understand about the types of ligand: unidentine ligand, didentine ligand, polydentine ligand, like this. Now polydentine ligand એટલે ખાલી 3 પર અટકી જશે એવું નથી. We have lots of another example કે જેની અંદર 3 કરતા વધારે પોઝિશન હોય છે for the working out. Okay, so let's study such kind of one example which is very famous in chemistry, because the name of this is ethylene diamine tetraacetate, and short form it is known as EDTA. And this EDTA is very vital in the water industries. Hard water, measurement of the hard water from the earth can be done by this EDTA, and that's why to talk about EDTA is here very valuable and very worthy. So dear students, I am talking about the EDTA. So EDTA, its full form is ethylene diamine tetraacetate. What is the full form of EDTA? It is full ethylene. Okay, so ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. So EDTA is nothing but the ethylene diamine tetraacetate, and its structure, its formula is ethylene છે એટલે 2 કાર્બન છે, so I have taken here 2 carbon, CH2 CH2, and diamine છે એટલે 2 વખત amine લઈ લીધા. So ethylene diamine I have taken here, so 2 વખત આપણે N લઈ લીધા. tetraacetate, tetra એટલે 4, તો 4 એટલે અહીંયાથી acetate એટલે CH2 COO minus, CH2 COO minus, CH2 COO minus, and CH2 COO minus. So this is the EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. And you can see, dear students, it is very interesting to talk Okay, here you will find total 4 oxygen. 4 oxygen છે which can donate the electron pair, and 2 nitrogens are also there which can donate the electron pair. So here total 6 position, 6 centers which can donate the electron, and that's why EDTA is known as hexadentane ligands. So we have like this EDTA like structure, hexadentane ligand also. So these are the topic of polydentane ligand. Okay, because here we have more than 2 position for the donation of electron. And remember this formula for ethylene diamine tetraacetate. In short, it is known as EDTA. And 2 carbon, 2 nitrogen, and 4 acetate. Okay, so that is known as tetraacetate. So I hope that you understand EDTA and its structure and its full form, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. EDTA is also very vital for our industrial purpose. So dear students, ligands were derived into 3 categories now. One is monodentane, didentane, and polydentane. But it is not stopped yet. Ligand has wide range of talking, and now we are going to talk is very vital also. Come on, let's see 2 things. First thing is cobalt ammonium tetrachloride plus ion. Okay, and the second I will talk about the nickel En twice plus 2 ion. First I have talking about પહેલા આપણે કોની વાત કરીએ છે cobalt tetraamine and chlorine 2 ion. Now what we are going to talking about nickel En twice plus 2 ion. Okay, so get ready. What is the difference between these two? So dear students, અહીંયા જોજો બરાબર. એટલે આ કોબાલ્ટ સેન્ટર એટમમાં છે, 4 એમોનિયાના મોલેક્યુલ એના પર એટેચ કર્યા છે. ઓકે, તો 4 એમોનિયા લખી દીધા. 1 એમોનિયા, 2nd એમોનિયા, 3rd એમોનિયા અને 4th એમોનિયા. And here also attacked by 2 Cl. So this is our structure of to understand cobalt tetraamine dichlorato. Okay, so this is our thing. Now here NiEn twice plus 2, નિકલ અને 2 વખત En છે. En નો મતલબ થાય ઇથેન 1,2 ડાયમાઇન. તો નિકલ પર ઇથેન 1,2 ડાયમાઇને એટેક કર્યું છે. સો સેન્ટર એઝ એટમ એઝ નિકલ લઈ લીધું અને ઇથેન 1,2 ડાયમાઇન માં 2 નાઇટ્રોજન છે which can attack the theme, and this why that is CH2 and CH2 like this. તો એક બાજુ ઇથેન 1,2 ડાયમાઇન આ રીતે એટેક કરે છે, તો બીજી બાજુ NH2 આમ પણ લખાય. હો, એટલે હું તમને બધી પેટર્ન બતાવું છું કેવી રીતે લખાય તે. અહીંયા પણ ઇથેન 1,2 ડાયમાઇને એટેક કર્યો છે બીકોઝ ઇથેન 1,2 ડાયમાઇન આપણે કેટલી વાર લીધા છે? 2, એટલે 2 વાર લીધા છે. સો ધેટ્સ વાય ટોટલ કોઓર્ડિનેશન 1 2 3 4, એટલે અહીંયા 2 લીધા પણ એ યુનિટ બાયડેન્ટેન છે એટલે એકના 2 ગણવાના, એટલે 2 2 ઝા 4 પ્લેસ આવી ગયા. ઓકે, તો એવી રીતે પણ આપણે સમજી શકીએ છીએ કે બાયડેન્ટેન છે. સો ધેટ્સ વાય વી હેવ ટુ કાઉન્ટ 2 places, and here I have count 2 places with 1. So 1 na 2 place, another 1 na 2 place, total 4 places are there, 4 coordinations are there, 4 coordination number. That's why nickel has. But what is the difference between these two? You will check out. You can see that. Okay, here it is open figure, while here it is closed figure. Okay, so when we will attach bidentane or bidentane or polydentane ligand with any metal ion, then they are giving us closed cyclic figure. and this closed cyclic figure is also known as chelate. એને શું કહેવામાં આવે છે? chelate કહેવામાં આવે છે. So that's why, dear students, we can say that bidentine and polydentine ligands are also known as chelate ligands because they are giving us chelate compounds. They are giving us chelate compound, and chelate compounds are very important for stereochemistry, and that's why we are talking here the importantly that chelate is nothing but when cyclic structure or closed structure is obtained due to the polydentine or bidentine ligand, then it is known as chelate compounds. So hope that you understand about the chelate compounds. Or not only this, EDTA also making very interesting chelate compound that I am going to show you. Suppose we have taken any metal ion in between, એના ઉપર આપણે 6 હેક્સાડેન્ટેન છે. હેક્સાડેન્ટેન હોવાથી આપણે એના ઉપર કેટલા એટેક કરવા પડશે? 6 એટેક. EDTA is hexadentate. So EDTA કોઈ મેટલ આયન સાથે એટેચ થાય તો કેવી ફિગર આવે, that I am going to show. So in EDTA we discussed that બે nitrogen are there and 4 oxygen are there which can donate the electron. So 4 oxygen અને 2 nitrogen લઈ લીધા. These 2 nitrogens are attacked with the CH2 and CH2. So this ethene diamine થઈ ગયું. હવે ટેટ્રા એસિટેટ બાકી છે. હવે ટેટ્રા એસિટેટ માં બી જે છે એ બધા કોના સાથે જોડાયેલા છે? કાર્બન સાથે. તો પહેલો કાર્બન, આ બીજો કાર્બન જે અહીંયા જોડાશે, આ નાઇટ્રોજન સાથેનો પહેલો કાર્બન જે અહીંયા જોડાશે અને બીજો કાર્બન જે અહીંયા જોડાશે. ઓકે, so this carbon and CH2 છે, એના સાથે કાર્બન ડબલ બોન્ડ છે, આ બીજો એક, એટલે એસિટેટ થઈ ગયો હાલો આ નાઇટ્રોજન સાથે. અહીંયા CH2 છે, એના સાથેનો બીજો કાર્બન આના સાથે જોડાઈ જશે. આ CH2 છે, એના સાથેનો બીજો કાર્બન આના સાથે જોડાઈ જશે. આ CH2 છે, એના સાથેનો બીજો કાર્બન અને આ અહીંયા જોડાઈ જશે. So this is the structure of EDTA. When EDTA is attached with the metal ion, then such structure is developed, and it is also cyclic, it is also closed figure, and that's why the polydentine ligands are making closed figure which is known as chelate compound. Okay, and that's why the number of attachment of such chelate compounds are known as denticity. So what is denticity? So denticity is nothing but the number of attachments. So here for 6 attachments, the denticity of the chelate ligand like EDTA is 6. Denticity of the ethane 1,2-diamine is 2. Denticity of the propane 1,2-triamine is 3. So like this we can talk about the ligand, and now we are going to ending the topic of ligand with the last type of the ligand, and that is known as ambidendine ligand. Amphibian, તે રીતે અહીંયા ambidendine ligand આવશે. So ambidendine ligand. So what is ambidendine ligand? So ligand which contains more than two center at a time to donate out in one molecule. એક જ મોલેક્યુલમાં બે સેન્ટર હોય which can donate the electron, then such ligands are known as ambidendine ligand. So here in a molecule two different donors are there. In a molecule two different donors. So એક જ મોલેક્યુલમાં ડિફરન્ટ ડોનર્સ હોય તો તે લોકોને આપણે ambidendine ligands તરીકે ઓળખીએ છીએ. And let's study which are the ambidendine ligand. So here nitro compound is ambidendine, NO2 is ambidendine because NO2 has two donor. એક આપણે એનું સ્ટ્રક્ચર જોઈએ તો આ સ્ટ્રક્ચરમાં N ડબલ બોન્ડ O અહીંયા માઈનસ છે, અહીંયા ઇલેક્ટ્રોન પેર છે, અહીંયા ઇલેક્ટ્રોન પેર છે. ઓકે, NO2 માઈનસ ની અંદર. એ જ પ્રમાણે બીજું સ્ટ્રક્ચર જોઈએ, એમાં પણ એ જ છે, સેમ જ છે બંને સ્ટ્રક્ચર જોયા, બટ હિયર nitrogen can donate, here oxygen can donate. Okay, so here two donating center, nitrogen and oxygen both can donate the electron. अगर नाइट्रोजन डोनेट करे तो એને બોલાય નાઇટ્રો અને ઓક્સિજન ડોનેટ કરે તો એને બોલાય નાઇટ્રાઇટો. So this is the difference. Nitrito means oxygen એ કરેલું હોય અને નાઇટ્રોજન. So dear students, in your mind question arise કે આપણને ખબર ક્યાંથી પડે કે અહીંયા નાઇટ્રોજન એ કર્યું છે કે ઓક્સિજન એ કર્યું છે? Very simple. When nitro compounds are observed, its color is yellow. નાઇટ્રો compound કયા કલરના હશે? Yellow કલરના હશે. But when you are seeing the nitrito compound, then that is blood red color. એ લોકો કયા કલરના હશે? Blood red કલરના હશે. And that will make the differentiate between the nitro compounds and nitro compounds, and according to that we can differentiate the ligand. Okay, so here two centers in a one molecule, nitrogen and oxygen. Such another molecule is thiocyanide. So thiocyanide is also having two centers. एक center છે nitrogen અને બીજું center છે sulfur. Both can donate the electron, and that's why thiocyanide is also one part of the ambidendine ligand. So hope that here we have completed all the types of the ligand and you understand ligand very nicely. We will make some fluorination by assignment.